Hi everyone! You're watching Fluent Talk Daily, where we help you speak English confidently every day.
I'm Sarah, and today's topic is really special and very real. We're going to talk about mental health and stress in English.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. And yeah, Sarah, this one's important. We all feel stress sometimes. Work stress, family stress, even language learning stress.
Exactly. Life can be beautiful and busy, but also heavy sometimes. And for many English learners, it's hard to express those feelings in English.
Yes, I've had students who could talk about their jobs or hobbies easily, but when it came to emotions, they went quiet.
Right. Because words like, I feel anxious or I'm burned out can sound complicated if you've never practiced them.
So, today we're going to make it easy. We'll teach you how to talk about stress, feelings, and mental health in simple English, the kind you can use with friends, coworkers, or even your doctor.
That's right. And remember, this isn't a sad conversation. It's an honest and healthy one. Talking about your feelings doesn't make you weak. It makes you human.
Well said. So, let's start with something everyone knows: stress.
Mike, how often do you feel stressed?
Honestly, pretty often. But I've learned to notice it and say, I'm feeling stressed today.
That's a great sentence. I'm feeling stressed today. Simple, clear, and true.
Right. And you can also say, I'm under pressure. For example, I'm under pressure at work this week.
Yes, that one's very common. Under pressure means you have a lot to do or a big responsibility.
Here are a few other natural ways to talk about stress. I'm overwhelmed. I have too much on my plate. I need a break.
Let's practice these together, friends. Repeat after us. I'm overwhelmed. I have too much on my plate. I need a break.
Great. And don't worry about mistakes. This is emotional English, not grammar class.
Exactly. When you say, I'm overwhelmed, you're showing emotion, and that's brave.
Sarah, what makes you feel stress?
Sometimes when I try to do too many things at once, recording, planning, editing, I feel like my brain is full.
Oh, yes, I know that feeling.
And in that moment, I tell myself, take a deep breath, or it's okay to slow down.
That's a great mindset. Sometimes simple sentences like that help you calm down, even if you just say them quietly to yourself.
Let's go a little deeper. Mental health. What does that really mean?
Good question. Mental health is how we feel inside, our emotions, thoughts, and how we handle life.
Exactly. It's like physical health, but for your mind. If you catch a cold, you take care of your body. If you feel sad or tired inside, you need to take care of your mind.
Yes, but in some cultures, people still don't talk about mental health. They think it's strange or embarrassing.
That's true, but we want to change that. In English, it's becoming very normal to talk about how you feel. You can say, I'm feeling a bit down lately. I've been stressed these days. I'm trying to take care of my mental health.
That last one, I'm trying to take care of my mental health, is powerful. It shows self-awareness and responsibility.
Right. And it's okay to not feel okay sometimes. That's one of my favorite phrases. It's okay not to be okay.
Yes, listeners, repeat after us. It's okay not to be okay.
That means it's normal to have bad days. You don't have to hide it.
That's something I wish everyone learned early, that emotions are part of life, not something to be ashamed of.
Let's practice some simple feeling words that you can use every day.
Okay, I'll say the English word and Sarah will explain it. Tired,
Easy one. You need rest or sleep. I'm tired.
anxious,
That means you feel nervous or worried, often about the future. I feel anxious before my exam.
burned out,
That means you've been working too hard for too long. I feel burned out after working all week.
lonely,
You feel alone or disconnected from people. I feel lonely even when I'm around others.
calm,
Peaceful, relaxed, not stressed. I feel calm after a walk in the park.
perfect. These are the emotional building blocks of real English conversations.
Yes, because emotions connect people. If you can say, I'm anxious, someone can say, me too. That's how connection starts.
Let's imagine a short story, okay?
Sure. Let's say Anna and Tom are friends. Anna has been quiet lately.
Tom notices and says, Hey, Anna, are you okay? You've been quiet these days.
Anna replies, Yeah, I'm just a bit tired and stressed from work.
Tom says, I understand. Work can be tough. Want to grab some coffee and talk?
Anna smiles. Thanks, that would be nice.
See? That's simple English, but it's full of care and emotion.
Yes, and these are real sentences you can use in daily life. Asking someone, Are you okay? Or saying, Do you want to talk? Can really help. Now, let's make it personal. Think about your own week. How have you been feeling?
Maybe tired, maybe busy, maybe peaceful. Anything.
Try to describe it in English. Say it out loud.
I've been feeling.
You can fill in the blank with stressed, happy, anxious, okay, or relaxed. I'll go first. I've been feeling grateful but a bit tired.
Nice. I'll say, I've been feeling focused, but sometimes stressed.
Good example. Friends, your turn. Say your sentence out loud. Even if no one hears you, your brain hears you. That's practice.
Exactly. Talking to yourself in English about your emotions builds both language and awareness.
Now, let's move to something really practical. How to talk about managing stress.
Yes, because when you talk about stress, you can also talk about what helps you.
For example, I try to go for a walk when I feel stressed.
Or, I listen to music to relax.
I take a break from my phone.
These are perfect everyday sentences. Simple verbs, walk, listen, take, but they express self-care.
Exactly. Let's make a mini practice. I'll say the situation and you repeat the sentence.
Okay, let's do it.
Situation. You feel anxious before a meeting. Say, I take a deep breath to calm down.
Good. Next, you're tired after work. Say, I relax by watching a movie.
Nice. One more. You're feeling lonely. Say, I call a friend and talk for a while.
Excellent. These are real life English habits. Simple, healthy, and kind to yourself.
Let's talk about something cultural. In many English-speaking countries, people often use softer words when they talk about emotions.
Yes. Instead of saying, I'm depressed, they might say, I'm feeling a bit down.
Or instead of I am angry, they might say I'm frustrated or I'm upset.
These words are less strong, so they sound polite and natural in daily conversation.
That's a good point. For example, in a work setting, if your boss gives you too much work, you can say, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. That's polite, but honest.
Yes, you don't have to sound dramatic, just real.
Exactly. English is often about balance, being open but gentle.
Let's take a short mindful break together.
Ooh, I love this part. Everyone listening, if you can, close your eyes for a few seconds.
Take a deep breath in and out.
Say quietly in your mind, I'm doing my best.
Again, I'm doing my best.
One more, I can take things one step at a time.
That's beautiful. See, you just practiced English and self kindness.
Before we finish part one, let's quickly list some super useful phrases.
Yes, repeat after us if you can. I'm feeling stressed.
I'm under pressure this week.
I'm trying to relax.
I'm feeling a bit down today.
I need some time for myself.
I feel burnt out.
I'm trying to take care of my mental health.
It's okay not to be okay.
Wonderful. Each of these phrases can open a real conversation in English.
Exactly. And that's the goal. Not to be perfect, but to connect.
So today we learn how to talk about stress, describe simple emotions, and use gentle English to express how we feel.
Yes. And we practiced real phrases like I'm overwhelmed, I'm under pressure this week, and I'm trying to relax.
Remember, your mental health matters as much as your physical health.
Absolutely. And when you speak about it in English, you're not just learning a language, you're learning self-awareness.
Beautifully said.
Don't miss part 2 of this episode. We'll talk about how to express emotions more deeply and how to comfort someone who's going through stress.
Yes, we'll share useful expressions like, I'm here for you, and that sounds hard.
See you in part 2, friends. Take a deep breath, relax, and be kind to yourself today.
You deserve it. See you soon.
Welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 of our special episode on mental health and stress in English.
Last part, we talked about everyday stress, simple emotional vocabulary, and how to describe your feelings in clear English.
Yes, and today we're going a little deeper. We'll practice how to express emotions more clearly and, even more importantly, how to support someone else who's feeling down.
This is one of the most beautiful things about learning English. It's not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about connection, kindness, and empathy.
Absolutely. So let's start with something simple. How to describe emotions in more detail. Mike, let's begin with one emotion, sadness. How can we talk about sadness in a soft and natural way?
Good question. In English, people often use gentle words to describe sadness. Instead of saying, I'm sad, you can say, I'm feeling a bit down. I'm in a low mood today. I've been feeling blue lately.
Yes, feeling blue is a nice idiom. It sounds poetic. It means you're sad, but not in a dramatic way.
Exactly. It's polite and emotional at the same time. You can say, I've been feeling a bit blue this week. That's perfectly natural.
Great. Now, what about anger? Sometimes we feel angry, but it's tricky to talk about it politely.
True. Instead of saying, I'm angry, which can sound too strong, you can say, I'm a bit upset. I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed.
Upset is a very useful word. It can mean sad, angry, or disappointed. For example, I'm upset because my project didn't go well.
And frustrated is when you try something many times and it doesn't work. Like, I'm frustrated with my computer today.
We've all been there.
Definitely.
Now, let's talk about worry. That feeling we all know too well.
Oh, yes, worry is a big one. You can say, I'm a bit worried about something. I feel anxious.
I can't stop thinking about it.
I can't stop thinking about it. That's a really real phrase. It shows your mind is busy.
Yes, and if you want to comfort someone who's worried, you can say things like, I understand, or that sounds tough.
We'll talk more about those comforting phrases soon, but first, let's continue with emotional vocabulary. When stress goes away, we often feel relieved or calm.
Right, you can say, I feel so relieved that it's over, or I finally feel calm again.
Another nice one is at peace. You can say, I feel at peace when I listen to music.
I like that. Simple but beautiful.
Yes, and these positive feelings are just as important to talk about as the negative ones.
Exactly. The more words you have for your emotions, the more clearly you can express yourself, and the more connected you'll feel to others.
Okay, friends listening, let's do a quick practice. I'll say a situation, and you try to describe how you'd feel.
Ready? Let's go.
Situation 1. You lose something important, like your wallet. How do you feel?
You could say, I feel anxious and upset.
Good. Situation 2. You finally finish a big project.
I feel relieved and proud.
Perfect. Situation 3. You argued with a friend, but then made peace.
I feel calm now and grateful we talked.
That's a great one. Expressing emotion in full sentences helps you practice grammar and empathy at the same time.
Sometimes, Sarah, people don't even know how they feel. They just know something's off.
Yes, I've been there. You can say things like, I'm not sure how I feel, or I just feel off today.
Off is a really natural word in English. It means you don't feel normal, maybe tired, emotional, or low energy.
Exactly. You don't need to have perfect words. You just need to start somewhere.
Okay, now let's switch sides. What if your friend or coworker is stressed? How can you support them in English?
Great question. Let's imagine your friend says, I've been really stressed at work. What can you say next?
Here are some natural and kind responses. That sounds really hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about it? I'm here for you.
Beautiful, short, but powerful.
Yes. Notice you're not giving advice, you're giving comfort.
Exactly. And one of my favorite phrases is take your time. You can say, take your time to rest, or take your time to think.
That's such a gentle phrase. It tells the person it's okay to slow down.
Another one is, you're not alone. That's very reassuring.
Let's practice saying these with emotion. Ready?
That sounds really hard.
I'm here for you.
Take your time.
You're not alone. Great. These phrases are small gifts of language and kindness.
Let's create a small story to show how these phrases work in real life.
Okay, imagine your friend Emma calls you one evening.
She sounds tired and says, "Hey, I've been so overwhelmed lately. Work has been crazy."
You answer, I'm sorry to hear that, Emma. That sounds really hard.
She says, "Yeah, I can't seem to relax."
You reply, I understand. You've been working nonstop. Maybe you need a short break.
She sighs and says, "Maybe you're right."
You finish with, I'm here for you, okay? You don't have to do it all alone.
See how natural that sounds? Simple, warm, and caring.
Yes, and it's all everyday English. No big words, just big heart.
Now, let's move on to another important topic, self-care.
Oh, yes, one of my favorites. Self-care means taking time to rest, recharge, and do things that make you feel good.
Right. You can say things like, "I'm taking a day off to recharge." "I need some me time." "I'm going for a walk to clear my head."
Those are so useful. Recharge means to get your energy back, like a phone battery.
And me time means time for yourself. No work, no social media, just you.
Yes, everyone needs that. I like to say, I'm doing something kind for myself today.
That's lovely. What do you usually do for self?
I go for a walk, listen to calm music, and sometimes I write in my journal. What about
I cook something I like, maybe pasta. Cooking is my therapy.
That's a great phrase. Cooking is my therapy. It means it helps you relax and feel calm.
Yes, and friends listening, you can use this phrase too. Music is my therapy. Running is my therapy.
Wonderful.
Let's share a few more common self-care phrases our listeners can use. I'm learning to say no. I'm giving myself a break. I'm taking it easy today. I'm focusing on my health.
These sentences show you're taking care of yourself, and they sound natural in everyday English.
Exactly. And here's a cultural note. In many English-speaking countries, saying, "I need a break" isn't lazy, it's healthy.
That's so true. People value rest and mental balance.
Yes, because when you rest, you come back stronger. Now, sometimes we need to talk kindly to ourselves.
Oh, yes, self-talk. Let's practice a few sentences you can tell yourself when you feel stressed.
I'm doing my best. This feeling will pass. I can handle this. I deserve rest. I'm proud of myself for trying.
Those are amazing. Let's repeat them slowly together.
I'm doing my best.
This feeling will pass. I can handle this. I deserve rest. I'm proud of myself for trying.
These phrases may sound simple, but they can change your mindset.
Yes, language has power. The words you speak shape how you feel.
Sarah, let's talk about what to do when someone shares something personal with you, like, "I'm feeling depressed," or "I'm anxious all the time."
That's an important moment. The best thing to do is listen. Don't interrupt. Don't judge.
Yes, you can say, "Thank you for telling me. That must be really hard. I'm glad you shared that with me. How can I help?"
Those are excellent. They show respect and care.
And notice, you don't need to fix their problem. You just need to make them feel safe.
Exactly. You can even say, I don't know what to say, but I'm here for you. That's honest and kind.
Let's role play a short example.
Okay, I'll be the person sharing. I've been feeling really anxious lately.
Thank you for telling. I'm sorry you're going through that. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, maybe. I just feel nervous all the time.
That must be really hard. You're not alone, okay?
Perfect. That was such a kind and natural response.
Let's also learn how to encourage someone gently without pushing.
Right. You can say things like, you're stronger than you think. Take one step at a time. It's okay to rest. You're doing great.
These sentences help people feel seen and supported.
Exactly. They're short, but full of care.
Okay, friends, let's say them together. You're stronger than you think. Take one step at a time. It's okay to rest. You're doing great.
Perfect.
So, in this part, we learned how to describe deeper emotions, sadness, worry, anger, calm, and how to comfort others.
We also practice kind phrases like, I'm here for you. That sounds hard, and take your time.
And we learned how to care for ourselves, saying things like, I need some me time, or I'm learning to say no.
Yes, remember, being kind to yourself is also part of mental health.
Absolutely.
In part 3, we'll talk about how to talk about bigger feelings like anxiety and burnout, and how to build healthy English expressions for motivation and hope.
It's going to be deep, real, and full of gentle English practice.
I can't wait.
Thanks for listening, friends. Remember, your feelings matter.
And your English practice matters too. One sentence at a time.
See you in part 3
Take care of yourself.
and each other. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sarah, and this is the final part of our special episode on mental health and stress in English.
And I'm Mike. We're so glad you've joined us again. In part 1, we talked about how to describe stress and simple emotions.
And in part 2, we learned how to express deeper feelings and support other people kindly.
Yes, and now in part 3, we're going to go even deeper. We'll talk about anxiety, burnout, and how to express hope and motivation in English.
It might sound serious, but it's also empowering because when you can name your feelings in English, you can face them, and that's real confidence.
Exactly. Let's get started.
So let's begin with anxiety. This word has become very common in modern English, right?
Yes, very. People say things like, I feel anxious, or I have anxiety. It means feeling worried or nervous for a long time, even when nothing big is wrong.
Right. Everyone feels anxious sometimes before an exam, before a big meeting, or when you try something new.
That's normal. You can say, I'm a little anxious about tomorrow. I've been feeling nervous lately. I can't stop overthinking.
That last one, I can't stop overthinking, is one of the most natural phrases you'll hear from native speakers.
True. And if someone tells you they feel anxious, a kind response could be, I understand, or you're not alone.
Or even, it's okay to feel that way. That sentence gives comfort without judgment.
Now, let's talk about how to describe what helps when you feel anxious.
Good idea. You can say things like, I take deep breaths. I go for a walk to clear my head. I listen to calm music. I try to stay present.
Stay present. That means to focus on what's happening now, not the past or the future.
Exactly. It's one of the best ways to manage anxiety.
Let's do a quick calm down practice together, like we did in part 1.
Sure. Listeners, wherever you are, sit comfortably. Take a slow breath in and out.
Now, say quietly, I'm safe right now.
Again, I'm safe right now.
That's beautiful. See, that's not just English, that's emotional healing.
Now let's talk about another common word, burnout.
Yes, burnout means being mentally and physically exhausted from working too much or caring too much for too long.
Right, you feel empty, tired, and unmotivated. You can say, I feel burned out. I'm running on empty. I need to recharge.
Running on empty is a great idiom. It means you're out of energy, like a car with no fuel.
Yes, it's very common among people who work long hours or study too hard.
Here's another. I'm drained. That means all your energy is gone.
I'm drained, short, real, and emotional. You can use it at work or even when talking to friends.
And remember, burnout doesn't mean you're lazy. It means you've been strong for too long.
Exactly. And learning to talk about it is part of recovery. Let's imagine a short conversation between two coworkers.
Sure, I'll be John and you be Lisa.
Hey, John, are you okay? You look tired lately.
Yeah, I think I'm burned out. Work has been nonstop for weeks.
I get that. You've been working so hard. Maybe you need a few days off.
Yeah, I really do. I just need to rest and disconnect.
That sounds like a good plan. You deserve it. See? That's how simple and real these conversations can be.
Yes, and if you're listening, remember, saying I need rest is not weakness, it's wisdom.
So, when you're burned out, how do you recharge?
For me, I slow down, I spend time in nature, and stop multitasking.
That's good. For me, I try to sleep more, eat healthy, and talk with people I love.
Listeners, think about your answer. What helps you recharge? Say it in English now.
Maybe I recharge by listening to music, or I feel better after spending time with friends.
Great job. Saying it out loud helps you own it and practice your English at the same time.
Okay, now let's move towards something brighter, hope and motivation.
Yes, because after stress or burnout, we often need to rebuild hope.
You can use simple sentences like, I'm trying to stay positive. I believe things will get better. I'm starting fresh. One day at a time.
One day at a time. That's one of my favorite phrases. It means you don't have to fix everything today. Just take small steps.
Exactly. It's often used in recovery or healing. Simple, gentle English that gives strength.
Another one I love is, I'm proud of how far I've come.
That's beautiful. Many learners can use that for both English and life. I'm proud of how far I've come in my English journey.
Yes, and it's true. Progress takes courage.
Let's share a few motivational sentences our listeners can repeat.
I'm stronger than yesterday.
Every day is a new start.
I can handle whatever comes.
I'm learning and growing.
I trust myself.
Let's say them slowly together.
I'm stronger than yesterday.
Every day is a new start.
I can handle whatever comes.
I'm learning and growing.
I trust myself. Beautiful. I love the rhythm of those words, soft but full of power.
Yes, English can sound like music when you speak from the heart. Sarah, I want to touch on one more thing: healing. How can learners talk about emotional healing in English?
That's such a meaningful question. You can use words like recovering, healing, getting better, or finding balance.
For example, I'm healing from a tough time, or I'm finding balance again.
Yes. Or I'm learning to let go. That's a lovely one. It means you're accepting the past and moving on.
Right. Healing doesn't mean forgetting, it means growing.
Exactly. And in English, these gentle verbs, healing, growing, recovering, show that process beautifully.
Let's imagine a short story about healing.
Okay, let's call her Maria.
Maria moved to a new country for work. At first, everything was exciting. But after a few months, she started to feel lonely and stressed.
She missed her family and worried about her English. She said to herself, I'm trying my best, but it's hard.
One day, she met a friend at a coffee shop. They talked honestly. The friend said, "You're not alone, Maria. It takes time to adjust."
That small moment gave Maria hope. She began to take care of herself, joined a language club, and took walks every evening.
After a few weeks, she said, "I'm starting to feel like myself again."
That's healing, not magic, but small, daily kindness.
Here are some positive expressions to use when you or someone else is going through a hard time. You'll get through this. Things will get better. You've come a long way. Keep going. You're doing great. You're not alone in this.
These are so comforting. Let's say them slowly for practice. You'll get through this.
You'll get through this.
Things will get better.
Things will get better.
You've come a long way.
You've come a long way.
Keep going. You're doing great.
Keep going. You're doing great.
You're not alone in this.
You're not alone in this.
Wonderful. Listeners, repeat them out loud. Feel the meaning as you say them. Words have energy, and when you speak hope, you feel hope.
You know, Sarah, I think language learning and mental health are deeply connected.
Totally. Learning a new language is emotional. You feel excited, frustrated, proud, and tired all at once.
Yes, and that's why emotional vocabulary is so important. When you can say, "I feel frustrated," or "I'm proud of myself," you become more confident, not just in English, but in life.
I love that. English isn't only about communication, it's about expression.
Exactly. And that's what we hope this episode gives our listeners: the words to take care of their hearts, not just their grammar.
Let's end this episode with a small speaking practice, like a gentle meditation.
Sounds good. Everyone, take a deep breath in and out.
Now, repeat after us slowly. I am enough.
I am doing my best.
It's okay to rest.
I can handle what comes my way.
I am learning and growing every day.
Beautiful. One more. I am proud of myself.
You should be. You've practiced English, practiced kindness, and practiced courage, all in one episode.
Let's quickly review everything we've learned across all three parts.
Sure. In part 1, we learned how to talk about stress, simple emotions, and ways to describe your feelings.
In part 2, we practice phrases like, "I'm here for you," and learn to support others kindly.
And in this final part, We explored anxiety, burnout, healing, and hope.
Yes. And we practice phrases like I'm burned out, I'm healing, one day at a time, and you'll get through this.
Remember, English isn't just a tool for conversation, it's a way to express your heart.
Beautifully said, Sarah.
Thank you, Mike. And to everyone listening, thank you for spending this time with us.
You're doing something amazing for yourself, improving your English and your emotional health at the same time.
Yes, be proud of that. And if today's topic helped you, share it with a friend who might need these words too.
That's how kindness spreads, one conversation at a time.
Exactly.
All right, everyone. Until next time, take a deep breath, take care of yourself, and remember,
It's okay not to be okay.
and it's also okay to smile again.
You're not alone, and your voice matters.
Thank you for listening to Everyday English Academy.
We'll see you in the next episode. Stay kind, stay calm, and keep speaking English with heart.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye, everyone.